Hi everyone, Cheryl here. So I wanted to share with you a project that I created for the Cunning Cafe. So for this week's challenge, we had actually quite a few files to choose from. Of the 5 files, I used 3. And when I get to my project, I'll share with you. I'll show you which ones I used and where. But the files that we had to use was the Hershey's Kiss treat box, the Hershey's Kiss window card, the Hershey's Kiss shaped card, the Hershey's Kiss window box, as well as the Hershey Kiss window box 2. So for the files that I used a Hershey Kiss window box 2, the Hershey Kiss treat box, as well as a Hershey Kiss window card. Okay, so let me share with you the materials that I used. So I used this paper stack here. This is my Mind's Eye. It's called Dream. Okay. I also used this trim, and this is from Hobby Lobby. I used a couple pieces of this bling here, and I just cut them apart. I used these pen nibs by Tim Holtz. I used one of these spools, and this is by Spare Parts, sorry for that glare, which is from Hobby Lobby. I used some Tim Holtz Vintage Photo Distress ink, some Teresa Collins blingage, and this came as a rack from Angie, who's Queen Bee's Creations here on YouTube, so thanks so much. I used this Rub Buff. It's called Silverleaf. The camera will focus. Okay, it's not going to focus. I used some gesso as well as this folk art paint, and this one is Wicker White. And then I used some stickles. So I used cinnamon stickles as well as diamond stickles. Okay, so give me one sec and I can show you my project. Okay, so what I did with the files was I created like a configurations box. Okay, I only have 3, and I put the one in the middle up a little higher. Trying to get this on the best angle for you guys. I created that one just a little bit higher, so the other 2 are just a little bit lower. And I guess you could also call this like a shadow box as well. It could be either or, but I went with configurations box. So what I used was, in order to make the base of this, the 3 bases, I used the Hershey Kiss window box too. So that particular file comes with, I think, 3 different size boxes or 2 different size boxes. I can't remember now. I used the largest one, and I just constructed the box, and I just used hot glue. There is no chipboard. It's just the paper. So I used this shimmer paper from Michaels. It's in their open stock. So I used the orange as well as this brown, and I hope you guys can see the shimmer on that. Really, really pretty. So I just constructed the box. I wanted the shimmer to be on the inside because I knew that I was going to cover the outside. I'm just refolding a different size box. So this is one of the other boxes that I had. So all I did was I just constructed the box. Sorry. So I just constructed the box, glued everything, glued the flaps down with hot glue. And so the sides were kind of sturdy, but the 2 other pieces weren't. So what I did was I took cut down a strip that's just 1/8 of an inch shorter in the orange. And then I kind of went around the whole entire piece with that. And so that made everything completely sturdy. And so then I glued each of the sides together. And I already knew, like I said, that I wanted this one to be up just a little bit higher. Just because I wanted it that way and I liked it that way. So I glued that. Then what I did was I took the orange shimmer paper and I cut that one down another 1/8 of an inch, so that I could mat the back as well. So it gave this piece in the middle more weight so that I could glue stuff to the back, and I just wanted it to have a finished look like that as well. Okay, so I cut 3 pieces, actually 6 pieces, like an 1/8 of an inch smaller, so I could glue them to the back here, as well as to the front on the inside here. And then I took the My Mind's Eye paper and then cut that 1/8 of an inch smaller so that I can mat it onto the orange. Okay, so let's see. I have a lot of different pieces on here. I have pieces from, of course, Regina, because hers is pretty much the base, as well as a couple other pieces that are on here. But I also have pieces from Gisela, who's Lavish Laces, Tim Holtz, Teresa Collins, and then I also have stuff from Dee's shop, which is Elegant Embellishments. So it's and as well as a lot of other stuff from my stash. Oh, Wild Orchid Craft Flowers. So lots and lots of different pieces that are on here. If you're familiar with the shops, you'll know which ones they are. So let me go ahead and get started. I have some filigree pieces here on the side. I know they're covered up with the flowers, but these pieces go here and connect all the way down to about right here. And then there's another filigree piece that's right here in the middle that kind of connects those two as well. And then that's one of the bling pieces that I cut apart that's right here as well. And that is on both sides. Okay. And then at the top, there's another filigree piece right here at the top. Okay. So here's that that lace, that trim from Hobby Lobby. So I put that across the front of each of the boxes. And then I took this other trim from my stash and I cut it apart. It's like a flower trim. I cut it apart and glued that to the middle of each of these. And it's like that on each one. Okay. And then I have some tiny flat back pearl trim that I have glued all the way around the edges to border everything out. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Okay. So I said the boxes, the base of the boxes, those were from the Hershey Kiss Window Box 2 set. Now, the sentiment here that says Hugs and Kisses, and I've waved that up and made that into like a banner, although you really can't tell because the bird is in the way and the way it's glued. But that one, that is from the Hershey Kiss Treat Box set. And then there's also a couple of Hershey Kisses. There's a piece right here. And then there's another piece right there. Those are from the Hershey Kiss Window Box card set. Okay. So just different pieces sprinkled throughout. But I really, really love the way this turned out. So let me go with the first box and then I'll take you guys through the top. So for the first box, there's a spool and it's got some flat back pearl trim wound around it. And then, sorry about that, here's a ribbon slider and a flat back pearl. This is, sorry, I think I was out of frame. This is a piece, like a spray piece from Christmas, like 2 years ago. Some Scrabble tiles that say XO, like Hugs and Kisses, to tie in with this as well. And then a bobble piece right there. And then this is a piece from Michael's from the jewelry section. And then down at the bottom, there are some doilies at the bottom of each of these. And those are from Julie, the paper bag lady. Okay. And so here in the middle, this is a cameo, as well as the resin, not the resin, I think this is the resin frame to go with it. And then here's a flower in the back. Some more sprays. Those are from Michael's as well. Here's a bird that's attached to the Hugs and Kisses. That's from Regina. Here's a bling piece. Sorry about that. A bling piece right here. Another flower. Another of those sprays. Ribbon slider, flat back pearl. And then there's one of those light bulb pieces, the flat junkyard light bulb pieces. And that says love. I don't know if you guys can tell. And then there's a little heart piece right there. And then here's a cameo piece with bling around it. Okay, and then right here at the top, here's a butterfly. And then here is another coin piece, a Tim Holtz coin piece. And that says excellence. And then there's a flower, and the flower has been, all the flowers have been stickled with either the diamond or the cinnamon. And then here, in this one of the Tim Holtz bird cages, there's a flower in the middle, another little bird there. Here's another flower, and the chain that runs to the top and then hangs down. Here's one of the Vicky flowers, a bling piece in the middle, a bobble, kind of like a little rose filigree heart, but it is made out of either plastic or resin. I can't remember which. There's a ribbon slider flat back pearl, a pen nib. Let's see, what does it say? I think the pen nib says, yeah, it says memories. I don't know if you guys actually be able to see that in there. And then this is one of those little glass containers, like the little the bottles with the cork top, and I believe this one is spare parts as well. And I just took some silver beads and just poured them in there and kind of wrapped them around and then glued the cork to the top. Okay, so I really, really, really love how this turned out. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And these boxes that Regina made, they are perfect for doing this. I just love them. I really just love how this turned out. Okay, so for the top, here is flowers that go all the way. And then there's a little cherub that has some silver resin. Not silver resin, I'm sorry. Silver rub and buff, kind of like dotted all over. Another flower. Again, all the flowers have been stickled so you can see the shimmer. And then some pearl sprays, and these are from Hobby Lobby. And then here is a little tiny bling piece here. More flowers. There's a little brown flower tucked right there. Another bird. And then another one of those little bling resin pieces. A little tiny one. And then this side over here, this side is the same as the left side. So another flower, the little pearl sprays, the cherub, more flowers that have been stickled, another bird piece here, and another bird piece here. Okay, so plenty of flowers. So again, total love. I think this turned out simply awesome. Absolutely love it. So let me know what you think. Please be sure to check Regina out. Excuse me, at the Cutting Cafe. She has tons and tons of files. Be sure to also check out the blog. Everyone else that has participated in the challenge for this week, all of their projects are up. Everyone does such an awesome job. And be sure to leave a comment, because Regina will pick one lucky winner from everyone who leaves a comment, so that they're actually able to win any three free files. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tongue-tied. Any three free files from her store. So again, check out Regina, the Cutting Cafe. Wonderful files. And again, all the files are versatile. You can use the files for just about anything, and you can use them in different ways. And this is proof of one of the many ways to be able to use her files, not just the way in which they're presented, because the sky is the limit. Use your creativity. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.